Okay, now we will learn potential due to an electric dipole. Previously what we learned? We learned that potential due to a point charge. What is the potential due to a point charge? Potential due to a point charge V is equals to Q by 4 pi epsilon naught R. V is equals to Q by 4 pi epsilon naught is the potential due to a point charge. Now what we learn? We learn the potential due to an electric dipole. We will learn now. See, electric dipole, you know well what is electric dipole. Electric dipole is a pair of two charges. One is positive charge. Here I am taking a positive charge plus Q, and here I am taking a negative charge minus Q, and this is the center of the dipole O, and you know well this distance is A and this distance is A. The total distance from here to here is 2A is the total distance. Okay, and direction of the dipole moment is in this direction. The direction of P, dipole moment, is always from negative to positive. So now what I am doing, I am taking a point at a particular point. Here I am taking, imagine here I am taking a point. Here I am taking a point P. I want to know the potential due to this dipole at this point P. I have to know the electric potential at that point P. So now where is that point now? That point is at a distance R from the center of the dipole. So from the center of the dipole it is at a distance R now. Okay. Now from positive charge it is a distance of R1, and from negative charge it is at a distance of R2. From positive charge it is at a distance of R1, from negative charge it is at a distance of R2. So initially what we have to know, we have to find the value of R1 as well as value of R2. So then from the principle of superposition you can write. So what is this? See here, due to positive charge, so electric potential due to positive charge, electric potential due to positive charge, V plus Q is equals to plus Q by, I am changing the chalk, plus Q by 4 pi epsilon naught R1. It is at a distance of R1. Electric potential due to negative charge, electric potential due to negative charge, V minus Q is equals to minus Q by 4 pi epsilon naught R2. 4 pi epsilon naught R2. So from the principle of superposition, what we have to write? The total electric potential V total, or V due to a dipole here, V due to a dipole, electric potential due to a dipole is equals to Q by 4 pi epsilon naught R1 plus Q minus Q by 4 pi epsilon naught R2. Q by 4 pi epsilon naught R1 plus minus Q by 4 pi epsilon naught R2. So here again I am rubbing this one. Now what is the total potential now? V is equals to Q by 4 pi epsilon naught is common. So I am writing Q by 4 pi epsilon naught common, 1 by R1 minus 1 by R2. Right, am I correct? 1 by R1 minus 1 by R2. Let us suppose this is equation number 1. First equation we got V is equals to Q by 4 pi epsilon naught 1 by R1 minus 1 by R2. Now the story starts. Now we have to find the R1 and R2 now. How to find the R1 and R2? Why? Because it is not a right angle triangle. If it is a right angle triangle, no, I might have taken something. It is not a right angle triangle. This point P is making an angle theta. Okay, now it is making an angle theta now. It is not 90 degrees. So how to write the R1 and R2 values, right? We will see now how to write the R1 and R2 values. For our understanding, I am rubbing this one and again I am writing. I will write again, don't worry. I will write again. Here I am taking the positive charge plus Q at a distance, sorry, I will draw a dipole here first. I will draw a dipole. This is a minus Q, and here I have taken a point P. This is the center O, and from here this is R distance, this is the R1 distance, and from here to here it is R2 distance. Here angle made is theta. This distance is A, this distance is A. Right, now to get the R1 value, what I will do, I will make a right angle triangle here. So how do I make the right angle triangle? So just draw a normal from here, from positive charge to OP. You need not to write this explanation. If you know it, it's enough. Yes, you draw a normal. I write this normal as N1. This is 90 degrees. Right, N1 normal I have drawn. Now you see, now this is one right angle triangle. Now from figure, this R1 will become approximately equal to N1P, right? This R1 will become approximately equal to N1P. From N1, this is a N1 normal. From here to here, this distance N1P is approximately equal to R1. Before drawing that normal, once you see R1 is less than this one. Okay, now OP is greater than R1. Now after drawing the normal, what I am doing, R1 is approximately equal to what? N1P. R1 is approximately equal to N1P. R1 is approximately equal to N1P. So I have to find the N1P value now. How to write the N1P value? So N1P is equals to how to write this N1P now? From this total OP, ON dash I have to remove. Right, from this total OP, ON dash I have to remove. OP value is known to me. This is OP. Okay, and this value I have to subtract. I think you are observing it. From this value, this one I have to remove. Right, from this OP, ON1 I have to remove. So I am writing OP minus ON1. N1P I am writing as OP minus ON1. What is OP? OP is R. Point P is at a distance R from the center of the dipole. So OP is R. ON dash I have to find now. Right? So minus ON dash. Sorry, ON dash, not ON1. I am saying it ON dash. ON1. N1 normal I have supposed. So it is a ON1. Now, what is the value of this ON1? ON1 value how to find? Now see, this is a right angle triangle. This is angle theta. For this angle, it becomes the ON1 and A, which is hypotenuse, which is the adjacent side for this angle. ON1 is the adjacent side. Right? This is a right angle triangle now. So now you write this one as like this. This is O, this is N1, this is positive charge. O, N1, positive charge. Now this angle is there at me as theta. Now ON1, this value should be calculated. So this is the adjacent side. And N1 to Q is the opposite side. O to Q is the hypotenuse. Hypotenuse value is how much? A is given. O to Q hypotenuse value is given as A. So I have to know this value, ON1 value. So I can write the cos theta as the ratio between the adjacent side by hypotenuse x by a, then x can be written as a cos theta, right? Have you got it now? So once again you see it, you have taken a normal to make this triangle as a right angle triangle. After that I made QP, that is R1 is approximately equal to R. So to find the R value, sorry, R1 is approximately equal to N1P. To find the N1P value, what I am doing here, OP minus ON1 I am doing. OP is the total length R minus ON1. So for ON1 I am considering this right angle triangle, this right angle triangle. So from this right angle triangle x is equals to a cos theta I got. So that is ON1 is equals to a cos theta. So I will write this one as R minus a cos theta N1P. It is nothing but R1. R1 is equals to R minus a cos theta. So 1 I got, R1 value I got. Next what is needed? R2 value is needed to me. R2 value. Again from figure, I will make some changes in the figure now. From figure. Now I want this R2 no. So how to draw the R2 no? For R2 I have to make a right angle triangle. How to make the right angle triangle now? So now extend this OP to this side. OP to this side. Extend it. From here you draw a normal to minus Q. From here you are drawing a normal to minus Q. I am writing this one as the N2 normal. There N1 normal, this is the N2 normal. Okay. So from here what is the value of this one? Now from figure I will write this one R2. Now this R2 is there, from here to here R2. This R2 is equals to N2P. R2 is equals to approximately equal to N2P. This R2 is approximately equal to N2P. Got it? Then what is N2P? N2P is equals to N2O plus OP. Right? Now you forget this one. Straight line. N2O plus OP. So I am writing OP plus N2O. What is OP? OP from distance of the point from the center of the dipole is R. R plus N2O. This value is needed now. Now I want this value. What is that value? Again the same thing, if you do as you have done here, we will get again A cos theta. Why? Because this angle is theta now. Vertically opposite angle. If this angle is theta, now this angle will be theta. Now this value is needed to me. Now it is a right angle triangle here. Right? Adjacent side by hypotenuse. So R plus A cos theta. N2P, that is R2 is equals to R plus A cos theta. Now I don't want this diagram now. I am removing this diagram. Right. Now I'll substitute this R1 and R2 in V. V is equals to Q by 4 pi epsilon naught 1 by R1. That is R1 is how much here? I will write this one as A and this one as a B. Substitute A and B in 1 by R minus A cos theta, right, plus 1 by minus 1 by R plus A cos theta. Chalo. Now come to mathematics. 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught R plus A cos theta R plus A cos theta minus of r minus a cos theta, that is minus r plus a cos theta by a plus b into a minus b, a square minus b square, a plus b into a minus b, a square minus b square. So here what happened now, q by 4 pi epsilon naught, r cancel, a cos theta, that is 2a cos theta by r square minus a square cos square theta. In our previous chapter also, while we were discussing the chapter about dipole, there what we have done, as r value is much greater than a, we can omit a from the denominator. We can omit a from the denominator. So here again the same thing we will do. I am rubbing this one. So if you have not written it, pause the video and note down. So now what happened, electric potential V is equals to Q by 4 pi epsilon naught, that is 2a cos theta. In the denominator what we are doing, as here I am writing, as r is much greater than a, omit a in denominator, omit a in denominator. a చాలా చిన్నది కాబట్టి a ని డినామినేటర్లో నుంచి తీసుకెళ్తున్నా. ఎందుకు, a డినామినేటర్లో ఉండడం వల్ల దాని యొక్క మ్యాగ్నిట్యూడ్లో పెద్దగా చేంజెస్ అనేటువంటివి ఏం రావు. దట్స్ వై ఐఎమ్ రిమూవింగ్ ద a, but where we can make our calculation easy here. So q by 2a cos theta, a తీసేస్తే ఏమవుతుంది ఇక్కడ r square, right? Now I will write the 2a q cos theta by 4 pi epsilon naught r square. Now you can recall one more term here, dipole moment. Dipole moment is the product of length of the distance between the two charges and a charge. So 2aq is what, p cos theta by 4 pi epsilon naught r square. This is what, this is potential due to a dipole, potential due to a dipole here. Okay na, v dipole p cos theta. So here vectorically p cos theta can be written as, potential due to a dipole can be written as p r cap by 4 pi epsilon naught r square. Vectorically p cos theta, r cap will write. What is r cap? R cap is the, what is the r cap is the position vector from what O to P. So P r cap by 4 pi epsilon naught r square. So in general what we will write here, electric potential due to a dipole. So that is the vectorically we are writing. So P by 4 pi epsilon naught r square. Alright, P by 4 pi epsilon naught r square we will write here. So here we can make some conclusions which are most important to know. So electric potential due to dipole, some conclusions we will make. Electric potential due to dipole, V dipole is directly proportional to 1 by r square, inversely proportional to the square of the distance of the point. And this formula is useful to find the electric potential at any point around the dipole. At any point around the dipole, this is the dipole, you suppose is a positive charge and this is the negative charge. The point may be here or here or here or here or here. At any point we can find. So here as the cos theta values are plus or minus values, we will write here electric potential due to a dipole as plus or minus P by 4 pi epsilon naught r square. Why? Because if the value is here, if the dipole, the point whichever you have taken is on the equatorial plane, if a point is on equatorial plane, what is the value of this electric potential on equatorial plane? Can you say value of electric potential and equatorial plane of a dipole. At equatorial plane, when you are taking, this is 90 degrees, right? When it is 90 degrees, cos 90 degrees is 0. So it is 0. Electric potential on equatorial plane is 0. The same point, if you are taking towards the positive charge, this is the dipole, center of dipole, plus q minus q. If you are taking point towards the positive charge, it is positive. If you are taking the point towards the negative charge, electric potential is negative. Electric potential towards the positive charge from this equatorial plane towards the positive charge, if you take, means the points here at these points positive values you will get, at these points you will get the negative values. That's why in a textbook one value is given when theta v dipole is dependent on angle, here, right? When theta is equals to 0, it is positive. When theta is equals to 180 degrees, it is negative. When theta is equal to 0, it is positive. When theta is equals to 180 degrees, it is negative. What is meant by theta is equals to 0? Theta is equals to 0 is on axial plane, on axial line, positive charge, negative charge. This is the direction of the dipole moment. Theta is equals to 0 means you have taken a point here. Here you are taking a point when theta is equals to 0. Yes or no? This is one line, this is the dipole, and here you have taken a point, this is also along this one. So the angle is 0. So here what is the value? Here the value is positive. When theta is 180 degrees, so this is the dipole direction and this is the direction of the point you have taken. Here you have taken. So then this is theta is equal to 180 degrees. Here it is negative. When it is on the equatorial plane, it is 0. On equatorial plane, 0. So this formula is used to find the electric potential at any point around the dipole. At any point around the dipole we can find it, right? Thank you very much. The next topic is most important to us. Please watch the next video. Thank you very much.